some of you viewers out there like Cycle Cruiser, man, why you still riding around on your little hooligan supermoto like some snot-nosed teenager out here? Woo! Good times, baby. Yeah, baby. When you go grow up and get a real man's bike, an adventure motorcycle. In this video, guys, I'm going to tell you why I think adventure motorcycles are grossly overrated and boring.
Let's go for a ride.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. This is the most fun motorcycle I've ever had in my life, guys. I've had more fun on this, and it keeps me young out here. I did a full build series on this, by the way. I have a link in the description, the comment section of the video. But whatever you guys do, whatever motorcycle you ride, make sure you wear the full gear to help keep you safe out here on the streets. And I have some awesome gear. I have links to my ultimate lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, my motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe, shorty gloves, all my gear. I include links in the description and comment section of my videos. I tell you guys, a positive thing I can say about adventure motorcycles is that they are great cruisers, comfort cruisers for you old geezers out there that don't want to get an old geezer Harley Davidson. So there is a positive thing to it. But hold on. Yeah, baby. And you can bust some wheelies on them. I've seen some guys busting wheelies on adventure bikes. I mean, you can have some fun with them. Don't get me wrong. You can have fun with any motorcycle. What I'm going to tell you guys is that a lot of you guys scoff at me that when I talk about a bike's weight. You're like, Cycle Cruiser, what are you, a little weakling or something, man? Don't worry about the weight of a bike. You guys are the ones out here that are riding these old big Harleys out here, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, man. These big 700, 800, 900, 1 pound Harleys out here, and you just cruise in a straight line. If that's all you're doing out here, then weight doesn't matter. It really doesn't, because you're not doing nothing. You're not busting wheelies. You're not, you know, going into twisties much or anything. You're just going a big old straight line. These adventure motorcycles, they're so heavy. Most of them are 500 plus pounds. Even the almighty Honda Africa Twin, which is a good looking adventure bike, don't get me wrong, but the sucker's like, what, 500 something pounds. The purpose of adventure motorcycle is to take it off-road. That's what it implies, right? That you could take it off-road. And they even show like commercials where they're going through like water and on dirt roads, and oh, you can go anywhere, you know, like it's a Jeep Wrangler or something. No. You do not want to take an adventure bike off-road, okay? Because if you will drop, if you go off-road, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when you will drop the bike. And trust me, try picking up a 500-pound top-heavy bike like adventure bikes, guys. Yes, you could do it, but it's really going to take expend a lot of energy, and you could end up getting a hernia. And some of you old dudes out there, you're not going to be able to lift that bike that well, you know, and it'll sap your energy, and you drop it a couple of times trying to go off-road, and God forbid, don't do it by yourself. Hold on, make sure they hear you, baby. Defense 101. Because I'll tell you, you will have a hell of a time trying to get that bike back on the street if you keep dropping it and it's some gnarly terrain. You know what I'm saying? They are not dual sports. Adventure bikes are basically comfort cruisers. What's great about them, they have a lot of room for leg room. They have all the amenities on the bike, and you can go, and it's got a great big shield, and you can really go long distance. Those are really touring bikes, and there's nothing wrong if you're going to get a bike for touring and that's what you enjoy doing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Don't get me wrong. But for people like me that like to have fun, bust wheelies, get in the twisties, and go crap around off-road and stuff like that, adventure bike is not the way to go. There's a motor vlogger that found out the hard way with that, that he now rides a lot of, dirt bikes and stuff, but he started off on an adventure bike, and he got injured, and he realized that adventure bikes are not a bike to have adventure on, except for on the street. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Busting some winners out here. Yeah. Having a good old time out here. You know what I'm saying, boy? And, yeah, so, guys, stop asking me, telling me, Cycle Cruise, you need to get an adventure bike, okay? Stop it. Stop it. There's no adventure to be had on an adventure bike, okay? All right? When it comes to dual sports and true adventure, you want lightweight. You know what I'm saying? The weight of the bike is either going to be a friend or an enemy to you out here. If you're not going to do any off-roading at all, and you, like I said, you want to travel or something, then hey, then that is the bike that's probably good for you. And if you're a boring rider that just likes to toot around here and want to be comfortable and have all the amenities and your radio, the GPS, and to go to the corner store, and hey, the adventure bike is for you. Yes, we got a lot of boring people out there, and there's nothing wrong with being boring, okay? Nothing wrong with being a boring rider. I don't want to sit at that light and be bored to death. Yeah, baby, we out here. But I tell you that, if I do ever get into touring, where I'm going across the country, honestly, I would get an adventure bike. If it were me, I would get a KTM 690 SMCR, the Supermoto 690. Very low maintenance, pretty lightweight at like 340, 350 pounds, and it's heavy for a true dual sport to have a lot of fun off-road, but it's light enough that you can take off-road and enjoy that bike. Very little maintenance, unlike this bike, which I have to do oil changes every 8 to 12 hours. The KTM 690 is really a lightweight adventure bike, and it's got plenty of power for what you need out here. You know what I'm saying? More power than you need. So, and I tell you, that's why I love this bike, man. This bike, it tops out at about 105 miles an hour and gets there quick. And it's actually it's good on the highway, believe it or not. And this is a true race dirt bike right here. This ain't even meant for the street, man. But this is good for me because it keeps me from going too far past 100, And it's got all that low down grunt and bottom end, just like the KTM 690's got that low down bottom end grunt. That's what, and to me, that's the bike to get if you want to get an adventure bike, really, is a KTM 690 SMCR. That's what you need out here on the streets. Yeah, baby. And see, even though my bike kind of sounds like it's going fast, it's not. I did just topped out like 44, which is too fast in residential streets, but not ridiculous. If I was on a super sport or something and was speeding through here, it'd be a whole lot more. Having a good old time out here, baby. But the adventure motorcycles are all the rage right now. That's what a lot of people are getting. They're highly popular. A lot of these old dudes and young dudes are ditching their Harleys for the adventure bike. And honestly, you might as well get a little bit more comfort on the adventure bike than the Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you wave. Unlike that Harley Davidson rider, which they hardly ever wave unless it's another Harley Davidson rider. But no respect. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason to get rid of the Harley Davidson, because for some reason Harley Davidsons make people disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? honestly, if I were to get an adventure motorcycle, if I couldn't get any other, like a KTM 690 or any other type of bike, and I absolutely had to get, were forced, if somebody, you know, forced me, would give me, you know, kill me or get an adventure bike, I would get a Honda Africa Twin. That's probably your super reliable, good looking bike, and would definitely, there's a ton of great adventure bikes out there, but just the Honda Africa Twin you can't beat. You know, price, reliability, features, everything. And like I said, I'm not hating on the adventure bike. I'm just saying, giving my opinion on why I don't like, why adventure bike, I feel adventure bikes are overrated. You know, that's it. It's, you know, a lot of you guys are gonna, in the comments, will probably say, Cycle Cruiser, you're wrong. You need to try an adventure bike and stop, you know, stop talking trash about it. Tell me, guys, with me trying that bike, how am I gonna like that? What's gonna make me like that bike by trying that bike? Seriously. Yeah, a lot of them have great power, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna tell you, getting on that bike, all I'm gonna do on that bike is just rip the throttle on it. Yeah, that could be fun, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? I can't go ride off the beaten path. You know what I'm saying? I can't get crazy with it, because I'm not gonna want to drop that big old whopper bike. And like I said, them bikes are top heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, leave a comment below. What do you guys think about adventure bikes? I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. That's why I do these videos, to incite community discussion. I love talking with you guys about bikes. That's what feeds my passion with this channel. And I appreciate all you guys. Make sure to hit thumbs up, really helps my channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up, check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.